is another Airsoft mic production.
This is the thing that excites me the most. It's shell ejecting. Unlike this other unopened one that I've got from S&T. An absolute beauty that I failed to unbox or even buy for ages. Ha! Typical Double Bell look. That happened with the Car 98K that I've got from Double Bell. There's always a blooming hole in the box. So yeah, fully expected that to happen. The bolt will always punch a hole in the box. Well, mostly. Okay, so we have 6 metal shells. Nice. Oh, mate. Wait, I wonder if there's an instruction manual. What are you laughing for? Anyway, of course there's not an instruction manual. However, never fear, you can go online where you will see an instruction manual for this. Nice. So, first thing I've got to say, I absolutely love how this looks. It almost looks battle worn already. All real wood, all metal. Nice bit of wood grain there. And again, look at it. The finish on this is not supposed to be luscious and beautiful and whatever. It looks like it's ready for battle. And then you've got your metal butt plate with a little storage compartment where you can put a little bottle of oil. Nice. You have your rear sling point, and we get to the bit that excites me the most, okay? So you've got your metal mag, you've got your trigger guard, you've got your bolt and everything. I'll show you all of that in action once I load up these bad boys, but let me quickly show you all the other parts first. So you've got your rear sight here, and underneath is where you adjust the hop up. Well, that's the idea. The reason why I say that's the idea, because nowhere in the online manual does it mention anything about hop up, and it doesn't show you where it is if it is a hop up system. But I'm gonna say, yeah, that there. Sight protection there, either side. Again, everything you can see on this rifle that is black is metal. And here you have your other swivel sling point. Nice metal band there. And your bayonet lug. And there you have your front sight with your front sight protectors. Nice. So here you have your safety lever in that position, safe in that position, fire. Right, I want to show you this thing in action now. I want to get the mag out, and to do that, if you look right there in front of the trigger, that's your mag release. So just get your finger on that, and out pops your mag. Oh, look at that. So those of you that know my channel will know this is not my first rodeo with a Lee Enfield. And when I say a Lee Enfield, I'm not talking about the one I did recently. I'm talking about the real version of this. Well, real, but deactivated. But anyway, what I love about this is that it's shell ejecting, and not only can you load the rounds in the mag like that, you can also, by the way, this has got some decent weight to it, full metal. Anyway, yeah, you can also load them up manually from the top here. And if you don't want to do that, look, see that little section there? You can use a stripper clip. Nice. Right, you know what I've got to do now, don't you? I've got to make sure it functions like it's supposed to. So now I'm going to push the bolt forward. Yes, it's picked up around, look. Right, there's no BBs in there, so we're safe. Just make sure it fires. Nice. Right, there's 2 more in there. Let's just eject those. Now, if you're wondering why I hesitated a little bit during the last couple of bolt action movements, is because I've noticed something pretty cool, but you've got to be wary of this. It might catch you by surprise. So if I release the bolt now, extremely easy. No effort whatsoever pulling that bolt back. but when you push it in, you hit a wall just there, and it's a strong wall just there. So you really have to push it in with purpose and lock it down. Another cool feature here, this safety lever here, not only does it stop your bolt from being pulled up, it also locks your trigger. Trigger goes back fully. And of course, your bolt goes up. Okay, let me just get these shells ready. Wow, so glad I finally got one of these in the collection. Now, rumour has it, these shells are exactly the same as the shells I've got for the Car 98K, and I've got loads of those, so hold on. This is ridiculous. Oh, there they are. Yeah, I think we're good. Right, I've got a few rounds ready to go, so I'm going to put about, I'll put 6 through the chrono, and I'll do about 6 or 8 at the target. However, for the chrono, I'm going to revert back to my trusted Valor. Although I don't need the target sheet on you. Thank you. Let's do this. Now I've loaded up industry standard .20s in here. Now I know, when you're going for gameplay, you might want to use something a little bit heavier. Not bad. Right, I've loaded the mag up again with 6 more shells, 6 more rounds. Let's have a quick look at the chrono. So as you saw earlier on, it started off in the very high 300s for the most part, and it averaged out, as you can see there, at 380 FPS. Right, I tell you what, I'm going to go for that small centre one right there.
Perfect.
No explanation needed. And you know what? I am so impressed with this thing. The fact that it's a Lee Enfield, all wood, metal, shell ejecting. This is perfect for movie making. And it seems pretty solid. In fact, the only part that I found that had a little wobble on it is here. Here, look. Just ever so. Maybe if I tighten that up. Apart from the fact of it's not that practical because of the flying shells during gameplay. But other than that, I love it. So there you go, people. This is the double bell, real wood, real metal, Lee Enfield No.1 Mark III shell ejecting spring power.